Evening. Hold up, let me feel like my screen. Alright, hopefully everybody's good. FCB, what's going on? Victor! Tonight we're just talking about the lives. Not the lives, the Ask Dash videos so far. See how you guys are liking them. If you guys make any changes, want to change anything. Just kind of hanging out with you guys, honestly. Don't have a whole bunch going on, and just kind of wanted to chill and hang out with you guys tonight. What up, B? How you doing, man? FCB, hopefully everything is good with you. Hey, if you guys have not already hit that thumbs up, please do. Joseph, how you doing this evening? Hey there yourself. He said, hey there, Dash. Chase Tesla number 1. Yes. Can I have some of that? Sure. Please. What up, Jimmy? How you doing this evening? Shout out. Oh, hold on. Sorry. All right. Shout out to Jimmy. He's taking up like half the room on my cup there. Oh shoot! I was at the range and I forgot my cup. I left my cup at the range. And I was in there today and didn't get it. B said he's working hard. Jimmy says, what's up? Nothing much, man. All right, FCB says all is well and good. Thanks for asking. All right. What up, Rick? He says, hello. Every single time. Every time. It never gets old, man. It never gets old. He said he made it early. Nice. B said his iPad took a crap and he's busy. Well, I was this close to making a remark, B, and I said, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna leave him alone. What up, Kent? How you doing this evening? So, Kent, I took your sticker off, and actually, you know what? While you're here right now, we are going to put the new sticker, well, the replacement sticker, it's the replacement. See, Kent's sticker was right there. We are going to add the, where the hell is the sticker? Oh, there it is. We're going to add the replacement sticker. Can we just talk about this real quick? Because when I saw this, I cracked up. Can y'all see what that says? It says Steel Jones Smokers Barbecue, care of His Highness Dash Esquire. Seriously? I cracked up when I saw that. I was cracking up. I'm like, leave it to Kent. Leave it to Kent. Alright. So I'm putting your sticker back down where it was. Alright. Put that back where it was. Yeah. Actually, I need to get one of my own small stickers and put it right here and then replace this one. Can you guys see that? Yeah. The stickers got damaged. My container here rolled up under my wife's seat in the van. Oh, thank you. And it got, when she moved her seat, because it goes up, like up in elevation, it rolled under her seat. And then when I got in the seat and put it back and down, yeah, it was like, nah, bruh. And when I sat on it, I was like, man, the seat feels weird. Like, maybe it's me, because I haven't, I wasn't sitting in the seat for a couple hours. But I was, man, it was weird. Anyway, Victor says, howdy. Lonell, how you doing? He says, greetings from Hilton Head, South Carolina. Nice. There's a couple South Carolinians here this evening. B said, I got the trailer and the pit going on, almost done. All right, that's what's up. Wanted to ask you questions starting out on cooking for catering. All right, Joseph. So I kind of wanted to talk about how the videos that you guys have been seeing have been going. But I will do this. Let's see. Let's get a new notepad started. and I'll take some questions from you guys. I mean, Joseph, M. So Joseph, what questions do you have? Steven, he says, hey, yo, Dash, good evening. And good evening all. Yes, indeed. Tonight's topic, I just wanted to talk about the videos that I've posted already so far in the Ask Dash series. So today is the 8th. So the 8th video in the series went up today. Pardon me, I'm going to partake in some ice cream tonight. Tonight is actually Taste Tester number 1's 16th birthday. He's not a fan of cake, but he likes ice cream, so we got some ice cream. Kirk says, hey, yo, what's happening? Look, you almost made it on time, all fashionably late and whatnot. Yeah, man, I was here. I was here on time. Dude. Exactly, FCB. Dash Esquire. I was like, what the hell? Leave it to Kent. Leave it to Kent. D-Dub, what's going on, Derwin? How you doing? It's going good, man. Just a regular Highness Esquire, yeah. No problem, B. FCB, yes, indeed. The Sweet 16. For sure. Okay, Joseph. Go on. Outdoors with Jeff. How you doing? He said, what up, Dash? Oh, what up, Dash? Nothing much. Al from Eat More Vegans. Carnival Barbecue. Says, sup, kids? Does there have to be a lot of variety of food, or can I offer one protein? So what's the one protein you're going to cook? What is it going to be? Kurt says, happy birthday, Taste Tester number 1. Many blessings, young man. Thank you. He said, thanks, Kurt. Romeo says, hey, Dash, what's the best way to grill beef tri-tip roast? Hot and fast. I won't say very little, but I have little experience cooking tri-tip. I don't get, tri-tip is not the thing that, like, being on the East Coast, is known for. I've seen tri-tip cook a couple different ways, kind of like an indirect lower and slower, and then like finished with high heat. And I've also seen people kind of direct grill it and just kind of keep it moving. I really feel like it's up to you and how you like it prepared. Most people kind of like figure out what they like and kind of go from there.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the berry puree and vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
You like it?
Berry puree. What berry puree?
The one we put in grapes.
Oh. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. It is. Not too bad. Thank you. Steven says, howdy from Nacogdoches. What's going on? B, you preaching to the choir, man. I already know. I like pulled pork because here, where I am, I can do several dishes out of that protein. So, Joseph, then I won't say then make that your thing. Embrace using pulled pork, but I gotta be honest, not everybody eats pulled pork, and you might be turning customers away or disappointing folks because you are only doing pulled pork. That's just one of those things. Victor says 16 years of age, the roads are about to get a little scary. Yeah, a lot scary. Indeed. How'd your kids? How'd your wife? Taste testing #1 is on the road. Yes. This is like tacos, tortas for my raza people. Yeah. I mean, again, if you can make enough pulled pork and then make enough things variety out of the protein you make, then I don't see what the problem is. That just go for it. But just keep in mind there are people who don't eat pulled pork, and you might want to offer a little bit of variety in, let's say you cooked 80% pork and 20% chicken or something like that, just to have that other option for someone who doesn't eat pork. So Brian says where he is, no one wants pulled pork at a barbecue stand. They want brisket and ribs. Brian, to be fair, is in Houston, Texas. And I won't say Texas isn't known or Texas isn't whatever. I don't say famous, but Texans don't like pulled pork. But where he is, more of the people want brisket and ribs. Nothing wrong with that. But he said, very rare I even get asked for chicken. Joseph said he's from South Texas. All right. And B said, I love pulled pork. I guess used to. Not anymore, huh? All right. Trimming the border where people really don't eat much barbecue. Okay. So, all right. I guess you would be doing the pulled pork thing, just like you said, for tacos and tacos, tortas. Um, you can take pulled pork is such a versatile protein. You could take and you can do like anything. I feel like we could start having a Forrest Gump shrimp this, shrimp that, shrimp this, shrimp that. But with pulled pork. Lionel said, "Hell, they eat what the hell I cook." I won't say that's it's one of those things, man. When you limit the options, people are forced to eat what you're going to cook, or they're forced to walk away. So you don't want to alienate people if you can. Steve said, "Pulled pork is what we get when the brisket and ribs are sold out." FCB said, "Question for you, Dash: is a boneless or bone-in leg of lamb the best out of the smoker?" I I do them both, and one of the things that I feel like people don't always or often talk about is a bone-in leg of lamb just takes longer to cook. I do also prepare them slightly differently. The boneless leg of lamb, I will just simply smoke and cook at a low temperature for an hour and a half, 2 hours max. The bone-in leg of lamb, I will smoke for an hour, hour and a half, and then I will crank the heat up and get a good, nice, crisp sear on the outside of it. And I won't say make sure it's done, but just to kind of render some of that fat. B said it's so rare I get to do pulled pork. It's always good to me. Nice. Victor says you need to offer at least 2 kinds of proteins. Ask folks what they want. Friends, neighbors, etc. Listen and go from there. Yeah, I agree. Grilling and chilling with Mojo. Mojo, how you doing this evening, sir? How are things, man? What is this sign? No barbecue for you. Yep. No soup for you. Ha. Alice says he'll eat whatever I cook. Might be right. Might be right. Yeah. So what do you guys say? I am a big proponent of having at least two proteins or giving people options. I know you say you're in an area where people don't primarily or you know won't want anything but or will really appreciate pulled pork, but I don't sell yourself short. You know what I mean? Maybe offer at least two proteins, just as Victor suggested. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a chicken and a pork. People who don't eat pork will eat chicken, and people who don't eat chicken, I mean, maybe they just won't eat. Yep, FCB says you can't go wrong with the double protein thing. Montera says, what's going on? I want to try leg of lamb. What seasonings go good on lamb? Garlic and rosemary are like two staples. You know, you have your basic salt, pepper, and you know, well, salt, not maybe not so much pepper, salt, garlic, rosemary, like, and then lots of other fresh herbs or herbs. Period. You have like thyme or marjoram or oh man, I'm like drawing a blank here. It's like I need to look in my spice cabinet. Um, but rosemary for sure is like high on the list of things I put to cook with my lamb. Pork chicken is so cheap. Yep, agreed. Lionel says if they're hungry enough, they will eat the south end of a northbound pig. Nope. Some people will not. Ask me how I know. Joseph says because I can use brisket or chuck as shredded beef to make other dishes. All right. Okay, Steven. Appreciate that. May try this weekend. No problem, Monteris. Good luck. Beef set in my area. It's brisket, ribs, and sausage. We do brisket, loaded, big potatoes. This freaking thing is in a way I couldn't read the comment. It was like on top of the comment. Okay, so B, who's from Patriot Barbecue. I keep saying I keep calling him B because that's his name, obviously, but his channel name is Patriot Barbecue. He says in my area is brisket, ribs, and sausage. We do brisket loaded baked potatoes for the vegans. So sensitive and understanding. Joseph says in the same methods of tacos and etc. Yeah, definitely. Jeff says, hey Dash, you have helped me with my catering business. I'm from Brandon. Brandon, is that MS? Mississippi, Missouri. What is MS? What is it? Which one is MS? I am Mississippi. All right. I didn't want to assume the wrong one or name the wrong one. This is a hazard of having a beard. All right. Hey, look, listen. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could. We don't have a whole bunch going on tonight. We don't have a whole bunch. I'm chilling, celebrating. Taste Hustle #1 had turned 16 today, and I got some ice cream over here, and we're having a little pate. So have you guys been digging the Ash Dash videos? I know a lot of you guys have been asking some great questions. I, really enjoy replying to you guys, and it's just I've been having fun with it. Like, definitely been having fun with it. Your beard is looking nice. You got all that gray out. Nah, man, shoot, I wish. Victor says, as important as it is to offer a variety of items, it's important to not have too many options also. Goals should be to sell out of what you offer. If you offer too much varieties, it's not so good. Yep. Too much variety can cause indecision, and then people are like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. There's too many things on the menu. Anybody been to a cheesecake factory lately? Just to set up a traditional style barbecue joint, but that would like, but would like to mix it up a bit. Well, if it's your place, it's your prerogative, man. Just do what will work in your area. FCB says I'm liking the Ask That series. Well, thank you, man. I tell you, I get a lot of grief. Um, I get a lot of grief from people who really don't like it. Mm. Justin says even out of a pop up, yeah, man. Mixing it up from time to time is different, and it can keep it interesting and exciting. But don't change too much because the person will come one day expecting one thing, and then you change it up, and they can't get it, and that was the whole reason they came to where you are. Does that make sense? Jeff said I've been really struggling with my pricing lately. Everybody has, man. The price of everything is going up, and it's not coming down, and it's ridiculous. Like it's been ridiculous. Everything has been ridiculous. I said it to someone with an ever increasing amount of gray hairs. Yeah. Oh no, FCB says gray hair is an indicator of someone who should be respected. All right, I like that. FCB says I say that as someone with an ever increasing amount of gray hairs. All right. Says that's why we keep everything basic, everything good, but we aren't overwhelming ourselves like a Chinese menu. Victor says I always enjoy the Ash Dash. It's a bit different this year in a good way. Okay. D-Dub said I like the Ash Dash series also. To hell with the haters. Well, thanks, Derwin. I appreciate that, man. Joseph says yes because I believe in Ben. Oh, believe in. I don't know what that's supposed to say, but I guess he says I believe in half. Oh no, I believe. I guess I believe in being told I make a killer pulled pork. Let's see. Uh, Al says the Ash Dash is great. It's an amazing way for us to get closer to you. Well, Al, if you wanted to get closer, all you had to do was ask. See how that works? It's almost like you could. Okay, I'm gonna put you back. It's a little scary. A little scary. Yeah, I figured it out already. Joseph told. I am good. I am good at reading comments. B said I'll catch up on Ash Dash. It's one of my favorites of your series. Reed goes to the paint booth this weekend. Nice. Um, want to hang my hat on that pulled pork. Nothing wrong with that. Man, oh man. Well, I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the Ask a Dash series. I feel some type of way about it. I think I talked about it in one of the videos, and this is I'm at that point now where they're running together. Did I talk about that yet? Did I not talk about that? Did I answer that question yet? Did I record that one yet? They are starting to run together. But I talked about how, or at least I think I talked about how or why I started doing these. And it was one of those things where I had no video for the particular day. And I was like, all right, ask me some questions and I'll answer them in a video. Every now and again, I see people post questions on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook, and they will reply via messages they will reply via a video, and I was like, I could do that. I can answer a couple questions. Hey, taste test number 3. Can you hand me my water? It's right there by the coffee maker. Thank you. So it's like I could do that. And then when I started answering questions, I was like, wait a minute, maybe I could answer a different question for every day of the month. And then I went through and I banged out 30 of them, 31. And I was trying to use the Ask That series as a kind of a means to an end because I wasn't cooking, and I need something to put up as far as content. And I was like, oh, just talking to the camera, it'll be easy. Man. Suzette, yes, I want to tell you I love pulled pork. I have made several catering events with your recipe, and it's been fantastic, but I also love you and your kids. Well, thank you. North Texas Barbecue Addicts, what's going on, man? It's been a minute. He says, what's happening, people? My YouTube says, just found your content today. I watched a bunch. I like it. Well, thanks. Victor says, high prices of meat is creating chaos. Chaos is creating opportunities. So embrace these opportunities by searching them out, adapt, and succeed. No one ever promised life is easy. Sometimes I shake my fist at Victor and his perspective is so right most of the time. Go ahead. It's so right. Randy, how you doing this evening? Lionel says, man, ever since I started watching you, I have mad respect for you. Well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Me said, by the way, thank you so much for the plugs and the referrals. You doing for my channel? No problem, man.
Thank you.
B says, crazy YouTube. Steven says, I'm back. No problem. We got the Big Bertha is letting me know pork loin is ready. Great seeing you this evening. Much respect. Well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate you hanging out with us for a while. And do not overcook that pork loin. No one will forgive you. Ask me how I know. I'm still trying to copy that pork belly roll you did. Man, I hate when I get I won't say a recipe, but a cook right the first time, and then I think I'm still trying to copy that pork roll recipe. Oh, the porchetta. No, the porchetta. No. That one I have down pat. I thought you were talking about a pork belly. I did like a pork belly something, and I just haven't been able to cook it the right way, like make it crispy and. Sorry, don't tell Laura. So that pork belly porchetta, yo. I mean, every time I make it, it is like my wife and my kids do backflips and cartwheels darn near because they're like, ooh, and they will eat on it for like a week and not get tired of it. So I used to get smaller porchettas. I've been getting bigger porchettas so they can have more of it and it'll last longer. They said, I just worked out a deal with a local rancher / processor with everything crazy going on. $2.49 a pound for choice Angus now. Jeez, us. I wish I could get beef that cheaply and inexpensively. Marcus, he says, aloha, everyone. Shout out to Marcus. Coons Creek Smokehouse. Yes, sir. ISM says, what it do, big fella? Thanks for all your ideas. Make me a better smoker. Much respect and God bless. Thank you, sir, man. I appreciate you. Victor says, of course, I'm not always right, but I try. And typically when I'm wrong, I'm so embarrassed. They say even a broken clock is right twice a day. I say that all the time. Especially when people are like Dallas fans or the Washington football team fans or like fans of almost any other football team other than the Eagles, and they want to give me grief about being an Eagles fan. I'm like, you're a such and such fan, or you're a this fan? Oh man, even a broken clock is right twice a day. That's usually my standard candid response. Gabriel says, "Sup, Vato Dash and everyone. Que paso contigo, amigo?" I used to said I'm thinking of starting a food truck or a catering side business. Everyone loves my food. What is the hardest thing you find about the business? The business. Keeping it business. There are going to be people who are going to push your buttons and try to take advantage of your kindness. And you have to remind folks that it's nothing personal. It's just business, and you're not trying to be a jerk. You're not trying to anything. You're trying to make some money. Randy says, "What do you think about adding tallow and different fats to meats for extra flavor? Is worth messing with." I'm not sure, Randy, because I've never done it. I My cook sometimes take long enough as is, and I'm already cooking for other people. I don't like to try experimentation. I used to experiment with and on my family. They're tired of it, man. They're past that point. So I try to just cook tried and true. When I'm cooking, have I, will I stop doing it? And not never try an experiment? No, I experiment from time to time, but those times are few and far between. Lou Calamadas, he says, "Hey yo, what's up, my Dash and Barbecue fam?" Yes, indeed, Lou. Hopefully the school year is treating you well, and that baby boy is getting older. He's probably doing tricks by now. Shoot, rolling over and. Mm. Lou's wife had a baby not too long ago. Speaking of which, crazy. Taste Tester number one turned 16 today. 16. 16. 16. My son is asking me, when you coming back to Texas? I don't know, man. I feel like it's an annual pilgrimage, but we shall see, B. We shall see. Lou, I'm just kind of getting feedback from everyone, or I would like to get feedback from everyone about how they're digging the Ask Dash series. Last year or in years past, I kind of answered a batch of questions where I was sitting in my family room, or I was sitting in this spot where I'm sitting right now, or I was in my car, or I was at work. So, I was kind of hoping, if I kept everything in the same position, same spot, see how or if you guys liked it. It's a little like being a Seahawks fan this year. What's wrong with Washington not having a name? He does. I did get him a vehicle, Jamie. It needs some repairs. Marcus says, "Happy birthday, young man." I swear you may have heard about this. When I left from Florida the last time, well, when I told my mother-in-law's call to Florida, on the way back I stopped in Atlanta and I picked up a car that needed repairs that was given to me to repair for Taste Tester number one. So we have not repaired it yet because he is still gonna get past his provisional license. Detail says, "I'm a Saints fan, so I feel bad for no one." Jeremy says, "Hey brother, do you like how to bribe your chicken? Excuse me, do I brine my chicken for vets, or how do you add more flavor?" I don't brine chicken. I don't. There's some people that swear by brining chicken. When I brined chicken, I felt like it was too much. Now it could have just been I might have had it in the brine too long. most, smart money says I brined it too long. But it turned me away from brining. I just season my chicken well. So when I cook chicken, I season it, and that's usually been been it. Uh, B says he's fond of your YouTube. Well, thanks. Lionel said happy birthday to Chase Hudson #1. Nice. It's a Christmas suit. School year's going well, Lou says. Well, thanks for asking. High school is definitely different than elementary. I'll say that. Man, Lou, I can imagine, dog. You can talk to him a little rougher, but you gotta be careful at the same time. Victor says, here's the thought about adding tallow. Just trim less fat off when trimming. Why are folks complicating something so simple? That right there are my thoughts exactly when it comes to adding extra fat or doing this or doing that. You guys, I wish I had $1 for every time I said it on video or on one of these live streams. I am a keep it simple type dude. I just like, There you go. Victor said it. He summed it up so eloquently. Why are you complicating something so simple? Sarah, how you doing this evening? She says, hola. Gotta stay politically correct. Yeah, Joseph. Yes, sir. So, no, he wouldn't drive that van. Oh boy, B, don't you make me get out the lines. I will get out the lines and make you read between them. Randy says, how do you smoke an eagle? And then he put an emoji of a football. Sure. Marcus says, you just have to season it well. I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, wait. Lou said, I'm definitely a fan of brining. I'd brine pork chops if I had the time. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I kind of think brining is one of those things where if you just added more salt to the meat, if you just seasoned it, you wouldn't need to brine it. So, I mean, I know there's jokes floating around about people not seasoning food, and a brine is a way to force season things. So, yeah. And there's only one type of brine, and if it has the word dry in front of it, that's the wrong type of brine. That's not a brine. That's a cure. Loaderman, thank you. Quick cure. It's a quick cure, Al. Team Quick Cure. What up, Johnny? Let's see. Johnny said, hey, Dash and fam, how's everyone? I'm still recovering from hip replacement. Hope everyone is good. Well, I'm glad to see your fingers are still working. And they tuned into the live stream and you were able to comment. So that's good for me. I'm happy. Hopefully you are doing well. Hey Al, I'm gonna put you on timeout. He said team dry brine, damn it. No, it's quick cure. Team quick cure. Lionel says I root for anyone who plays against Dallas. Damn right. I even root for the bye week. Victor said actually correct about not bringing brining chicken. Not necessary. The turkey, yes. Not a bad idea with most wild game birds. They tend to be very lean. Pheasant, very lean, but not chicken. Justice says, so why do people call it a brine? Because they don't know the correct nomenclature. It's a cure. When you salt something, that's a cure. When you salt something and let it sit, that's a cure. Most cures, like if you're curing bacon, most cures last for a week to X number of weeks. When you do a cure overnight, that's a quick cure. It's not a brine by definition is liquid. You can't just put the word dry in front of it and make it true. It's a I'm step off my horse. I step off my soapbox because this is something that just bugs me to death. It's oxymoronic. The the definition of a brine is to include liquid. If you take the word dry and put that in front of a brine, that doesn't make it true. It is a cure. Lou says dry brine is 100% a quick cure, which means it's anyway. The scene made the edit for salmon next week. Nice. Team Quick Cure. Thanks, Lou. I knew I liked you, Lou. I'm gonna say I can make up a terminology, a term, and if enough people watch the video and start saying it, and like how does slang get made up? How? How? No one knows the origination of the word. Like I something I say all the time. Somebody will say, "Oh, let's do this," and I'm like, "Bet." How did that make it to be? That's not a bet. A bet is when you are like, I'm going to bet you that that's gambling. No. Bet, when I use it in that other term, when somebody says, "Oh, let's do this," excuse me, I'm like, bet. That means, yeah, I'm going to do it. Not, yeah, I'm going to gamble on it and, let's lock it in. Not like, it's just because someone said it on the internet does not make it true. I feel like the internet police are watching and they're gonna come get me. So I have a little bit of vanilla ice cream in my cup here, or in this cup. And I see some Buffalo Trace. I see some Tennessee whiskey. I know also I have there's some Crown Peach over there, some Crown Apple. What should I mix? Just a little bit of something in here. This is what cooking the best. There's 100 ways to do one thing. It's whatever you like. Yes, indeed. The definition of brine is to include salt. Yes, in liquid. A brine is a high concentration solution of salt in water. Brine is used for food processing and cooking, pickling, and brining, or de-icing of roads and other structures, and in a number of technological processes. We can see you reading the comments of people who agree with and ignore, and the very smart people. Nah, I'm over it. I'm over it. Suzette says, can you resend your email address or your mail address? Also, thank you for all your videos. Y'all the best except for Eagles fan. Suzanne, you're so funny. Boy. So let's see, you want the email address or my mailing address? Because the mailing address is in the comments. It's in the description of every video, but it's SDSBBQ. Oh, actually, hold on. SBBQ. P.O. Box 3236. T-O-N-S-B, Maryland 21228. All right, there is the P.O. Box information for you, Suzette. Thank you very much. Team Quick Cure. Man, you about to get canceled saying that. Kirby, which one? Drink the Buffalo Trace. Oh, Buffalo Trace. All right, Buffalo Trace it is. Hold on. Get a splash. Guys, can you turn it down a little bit, please? Oh boy, that was a heavy splash. That Y'all see my pores. Oh. All right. Bourbon and ice cream. Mixed with the glass. Nah. For many folks to say, drive in, do it so because they are trying to create the illusion that they know and are sharing something unique or special. But they don't realize they've been conned. Yeah? Man, oh man. I should have made a freaking... Joseph, I was being facetious when I said that just because someone said it on the internet does not make it true. I am very internet savvy. Been on the internet a long time, so I know the meme before. I know it was a meme before it was a meme. Marcus says I'm going to drive around my driveway when it snows in a couple weeks. So, dude, funny you say that. I can tell when it's about to snow because they do brine the roads. Look it up. In Maryland or in the Northeast, they spray a saline solution on the roads to help. And what it is like saline, sugar, and water. So it sticks and stays on the road, but it's way more effective than just putting salt on the road because the salt gets like picked up and not chewed up, but picked up and spread off of the road. When they spray the roads with this brine solution, the saline solution, it stays on the road, and you can tell because you see all these little white lines on the road. So it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday, Tuesday. My wife and I went to lunch, and when we came back home, I saw white lines on the road, and I was like, "Is it supposed to snow?" And she's like, "I think I heard it's supposed to snow tomorrow." So that's how I can tell when it's about to snow. The white lines on the road. Jimmy says, "Clear, no doubt. Crown Peach all the way." Well, no, you guys were slow on the uptake. Oh wait, I was gonna say you can't see it, but that's what kind of made a frothy milkshake there. Vanilla ice cream and the buffalo trace. What? Water. It's water, Kirk. It's water. Need to validate your sources. Yeah, all right, Joseph. Laura says, "Hey, Dash and all." She says she'll be in and out. I'm moving, so getting things organized. Well, awesome. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Laura? Hopefully it's a good. Goodness. Crown peach with splash fireball cream soda tastes like peach cobbler. Oh. Yeah, you had me at fireball. Like, who drinks that stuff? I can't drink fireball. Nope. I had a bad experience drinking fireball. Oh, goodness gracious. Also torn up. Mark says Weber Vortex or just move coals to the side for chicken. I like the Vortex. I do. It has its place, but it is one of those things. It is a tool. Okay. I did not buy the Weber Vortex or whatever the official Vortex was. I bought a cheap Amazon knockoff. Hold on. Let me find it for you. And it works great. I'll provide you a link. Let's do barbecue Vortex. Barbecue Vortex. Okay, so there is a official Vortex brand, and then there's this one. This is not the one that I purchased, but it's close enough. I will post the link in the chat. Hopefully YouTube will allow the link to go through. Quentin says, "Hey yo," he says, "Sup, dashing folks? Just got my new big green egg. Got a spatchcock of chicken on it now." He said, "Let's go." So Quentin, I'm a bigger fan of actually cutting the chicken completely in half. When you cut the chicken completely in half, you can manipulate it better. Excuse me. You can manipulate the chicken better, and help promote even cooking. So let's see. Nope, my comment did go in. Saucy Bottom says, "Hey there, Dash. Don't have a lot of time tonight, but wanted to drop in and say hi." So, Saucy Bottom reached out to me today and was talking about possibly sending me some sauces to check out. So I'm looking forward to checking those out, and you too can check those out. So just, I guess, follow the link to his channel and see if you like those sauces, and or go out to the website and check it out. So we shall see what I think of the sauces and rubs. Jerry says, "Dash, my bro, good to see you." Well, man, good to be seen. For real, for real. Joseph would say, "You do not know how my students make me laugh." Yeah, oh, I know. The sticks all over your car, too. Oh, it sticks all over your car. Yeah, Kirk, it does. You know how I thwart that? I have a membership to a car wash, and I get my car washed. I try to get my car washed. I used to get my car washed like almost every day. Referring to your comment, just because it's on the internet doesn't make it true, i.e. Twitter. Oh, yeah, man, shoot. Kirby, you already know. I'll see. I like what you did there. I like what you did there, Al. He said, "I gotta bounce. I have a wild boar rib rack that needs to be salted overnight." Well, you know that. Enjoy your quick cure, okay? He says, "AKA, I'm gonna bet brine it." Yo, bet. Hey, good night, Al. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Amazon link for the Portex. I know there's other people who call the knockoff Vortexes Portex, but yeah, check it out. Oh man, I hope Laura is doing something else and is occupied. Let me see if I can find the actual. Oh, this is the one. Yep, this is the one. So here is the actual link. This is the one that I do have, and I think the reason I went with this one was because it has like some handles on it. Makes it a little easier to pick up. And it said I purchased this in June of 2019. So, oh, darn it. Laura's counting. She has my count at 3. Victor says the spray they use is very effective while melting the snow and ice, but keep in mind that road brine is more corrosive to your vehicle, especially your electrical systems. Oh, Victor, I'm aware. That's why I get my car washed. I was talking about the membership I have. I try to get my car washed once a day. But usually it gets washed at least once a week. Victor says, "Good night, Steven. I'm going to hang out long enough for Dash to see me say goodbye." All right. Mark says, "Thank you, Beard Gang." No problem, Mark. He says, "Thank you, Beard Gang." Yeah, I'm be trimming my beard down, though. Joe says that Vortex is still an indirect method of cooking, correct? Yes, the Vortex is a indirect method of cooking, but you can place the food directly over top of it to get. Oh, Laura's gonna kill me. You can place your food directly over top of it to like get a sear. So, just depends on which orientation you have that the cone. Laura says, "Oh, I really just sat back down to see Dash Yawn for real." All right, Saucy Bottom says plans to send them my way tomorrow. Nice. I was talking about the seasonings and rubs and things like that. So we shall. Hopefully, I get them in before I am going away. I tried to hold that one in, Laura. Man, yeah, I agree with the chicken advice. On one side, got done sooner than the other. I'll be cutting in half from now on for sure. Nice. Randy said, I believe brine me is a liquid solution as well as. But I just did a fast research of what they call dry brine. They believe that the salt added to the outer layer causes the meat to sweat, and then yeah, it's the process of osmosis. When the moisture from the cells comes out of the protein, and then salt goes into the protein to replace the moisture that came out. Kirk says you cooking for Christmas. Nope, I will be away, sir. We are going away. Oh, darn it, Laura is here. She's counting. Randy says create a type of bark to keep trap the moisture in. I don't know. Jack Wagon. What's going on, Jack? And Betty. I know Betty's there too. How you guys doing this evening? Jack, you did see your response, right? Jack says, hey Dash, when are you gonna make the trip to get your oil changed? P.S. Betty says, what's up? Thanks, man. Uh if I take any sort of long road trip, it'll probably be in our family van. And I can't see me coming to Indiana I won't say by myself, but anytime soon. But you never know. Um, Laura says you don't put an undercoat on your car. No, don't really undercoat my car. I just get it washed a lot more frequently because I know that and I try to get it washed. Like if it's snowing or if it's snowed and they put salt down or that saline solution down, I try to get my car washed sooner than later. Because I know that those things are super duper corrosive, and all they want to do, like the ornaments and things we have on our back deck, just from sitting outside, are rusty. And then, like I remember when I was staying in Ocean City, Maryland, hanging out with my friends, a lot of the things that were outside in the condos, apartments that we stayed in, were all chewed up and getting rusty because of the fact that just they're right there by the salt water. So I don't know. Kind of just depends on where you are, on how effective using wind will work to incentivize your kids to help out. You don't put on the under. Oh no, I read that one. Kirk says, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe applying heavy salt as a quick cure is actually a cure like bacon or salmon instead of brine. You are correct, sir. You are correct. Oh man, Laura is really counting. There's four. Oh man, I'm not even gonna like. Yeah. Lano says that's why I'm so glad I live in the South. Don't have to deal with all of that. Snow and ice. Yeah, but y'all have heat like nobody's business. I guess Dash didn't have his Wheaties for baking. No, I did not, and I did not have any energy drink. No, nothing. Um, I, oh, yeah. So for Taste Tester number one's birthday, he asked to go to the range, to the Pew Pew range. So I took him to the Pew Pew range, and I did not stop and get any sort of energy drink. And I am beat. Uh oh. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Uh, I had a long night. So vodka is good for fasting, right? No, it's not. B. Dave, he says good evening, Dash. I can't watch very long tonight as I need to get to bed. Leaving for PRI auto show in Indy early in the morning. Nice. Dave, where are you based? I don't think I know where you're based. But I've been hearing a lot of folks talking about going to PRI, and I would love to get up there. And of course, if I were to get uh, Jack would be ecstatic if I were to get up to Indiana, or excuse me, Indiana, out there, Indianapolis is up there, Indianapolis, Indiana, yeah. I drove through Indianapolis on my way to Chicago, so I don't know where in Indiana Jack and Betty are, but they're up there. Laura, oh, funny. Joseph says I'm doing a brisket tonight for tomorrow, making tallow out of the trimmings. Nice. Again, just one of those things where I will do different things. Like there was one or two cooks where I was like, I'm gonna render all of this tallow. Just fight me, Laura. Just fight me. So I rendered all of the tallow and I started putting it in cups and containers, and I got tallow for days. I need to start saving it, and maybe I could fry my turkey and beef tallow next year. That might be a sight to see. Sure. Nice. We had freeze rain overnight. It's like it's getting ready. -3 C. Jeez. Never seen those on my mixing pellet smokers. I'm not a fan of pellet smokers, but they look serious. Huh. Oh, have you seen the Myron mixing pellet smokers? No, never seen the pellet smoker. Definitely seen the H2O smokers or the water smokers that he has and sells. So, Victor says, can you imagine how much damage that road actually does to my semi truck? I'm so happy I don't do that anymore. Yeah. Kirk says, speaking of bacon, I found beef bacon, ordered some. I'm going to see if I can replicate it. All right. Nice. B said our sausage just got picked up by our first store. That's pretty awesome. Nice. Marcus said, good night, everyone. Enjoyed it as always. Y'all all take care. They've never done it. Y'all saying you all take care. Mm. Hong Shi said it's the barbecue chef. Nope, not me. I'm an arsonist who cooks, man. Team Dry Brine. It's quick cure. Quick cure. My YouTube says if you ever come to Detroit, hit me up. I'll make you some barbecue. All right. Kirk said Myron Nixon was in DC over the weekend. Myron Mixon. Do you cater full time? No, Mark, I do not. I just do it part time. I did cater full time. Well, I sold food out of the trunk of my car full time. And at the time, it was just selling food out of the trunk of my car full time. But no, now with the catering, I do work full time, a full time job, and I just do barbecue primarily on the weekends. Oh my goodness! All right, I wish I could stay and do this longer, but I had no energy drinks, and I got up. I woke up this morning. It was 3:45, and could not go back to sleep. 70 miles due south of Indy on Interstate 65. All right. Jack, I'll keep that in mind. Alex Archer says thoughts on stump smokers. I have a BGE, but I'm thinking about getting a big XO. I like stump smokers, and stumps don't make no junk. I think that's what he says. I like tallow for making bird seed soup, also for frying and making sausage. Quentin says night dash. Yeah, man, I am tapping out. Mark says, how do you start your getting your name out there, or how did you start getting your name out there? So, Mark, the food spoke for itself with my coworkers, with my friends, and then I would say, hey, take this to somebody else, or I would give somebody 2 cups and say, all right, you eat one and pass this one on to someone else. And I was able to grow very organically on Instagram. That was back when you could, search people and have a comment and I won't say sell them, but you could sell them things in their comments. Not anymore. So, or instant messages, direct messages would come, and that was it. Just word of mouth, man. He says, thanks. I watched some of your older videos about cooking. Nice, Darnell. He says, hey, gang. How is a Chinese smokehouse different? Don't know. Honestly, I can't say. I've never been to a Chinese smokehouse. But cooking with fire, cooking with smoke, I don't say there's no difference. But I'm sure it's similar. Angels, have a good night. See you next time. I enjoy your content. Well, thank you. Darnell says, cheers. Dang, I was looking forward to seeing Victoria on live. Oh, no worries, Victor. She might still come and hang out. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up a little early because I am beat. I had a long day. Like I said, a long day today, and then I edited. So let me get the video for you guys that are here. So one of the incentives for coming in and joining me on the live stream is that I will post the video for tomorrow on the live stream or in the live stream right before I'm about to end it. So I am going to go ahead and get ready to get out of here. I am, like I said, I am beat today. It was a very long day. So sorry that this is a short one. Really have been beat with the Ask Dash series and questions and getting everything involved, getting everything together to do what's involved in that production. So thank you guys so very much for helping. I really appreciate you guys. I could not do this without them. You guys who have been watching or are watching, phenomenal. Definitely great. So, well, there is and it's not considered a Chinese smoker. It's considered the Chinese box, the caja de chinos. I've seen it at the Restaurant Depot, and it's made for cooking whole hogs or pulled pork. CB says, good night, Dash. Yes, Steven. This is a good night, y'all. Have a great week and upcoming weekend. Stay safe and be good. Whatever. Can't tell me to be good. Ain't no way. Hey, look. I am going to get out of here. Like I said, I didn't have any energy drinks today, so I am done. done. Remember we just talking about how to stay awake on long cooks or during long cooks? Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and send or put the link in there for the video for tomorrow one more time. So thank you so very much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and no, Victor, they PDQ, I think it is in South Carolina. Derwin said, good evening. Still early out here in SoCal, but a lot more YouTube for me. Yeah, man, sure enough. Jimmy says, night, guys. Yes, I am fading. very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Thank you so very much, as always, for watching. I really do appreciate you doing that. So I'll see you guys next time. I did not go to sleep, Victor.